Hi guys, 'tis I. Hope you're all well. If you watched yesterday's, I filmed it yesterday, but you might not be seeing it yesterday. Video, I did a very simple plain pendant, and I cut a hole in it, and we used some extruded copper and we wrapped it through the hole. I just thought we'd do something similar, but not wrapping it through the hole. Does that make sense? It will do. Anyway, I've got some black. I've got another one of my cutters from Where London on Etsy, and this time I thought we would just do a simple pendant, and we would buff it, get it nice and shiny, rather than having the matte finish like the other one. And rather than put a hole in, we would just wrap some of the extruded clay around it, which I've done previously with wood and using copper wire, but this time we're just going to use all clay again. So dead simple this one, guys. I've got some same clay as I used in my previous video, on a zero, folded over, burnished to try and make sure there's no bubbles in, and we're just gonna, I'll just use a bit of cling film again, just so the ends are rounded, and I'm just gonna cut a nice shape out with this cutter. Just make sure it's cut through. You know my troubles with things getting stuck in cutters, and it drives me mad. I'd forgot about using cling film, guys. Cling film will stop it, won't it? So I'll just have to try and remember that. I'm going to put a post-it note on my wall facing me: use cling film with plastic cutters. So yeah, really simple pendant. Just rounded the edges. Let's get it picked up, and again, don't want any fingerprints on this, so I am not going to handle it. I'll sort these edges out. I don't know if you can see them. I'll sort these edges out, guys, after the fact with my sandpaper or Dremel or whatever I decide to use. So I'm just going to go and bake this for 30 minutes, and I shall see you shortly. Hi guys, I've taken the rough edges off with my Dremel. I've got a little bit of a mark there, but I'm not going to worry about it. And I'm just going to give it a light buff with my two finest sets of sanders. I don't want it super shiny, but I didn't fancy this one being so matte, so I'll just give it a little buff over. Like so. So you could take more time on this. I'm just doing it quickly so you get a gist of what I've done. And of course you could varnish it or something when you've finished the whole process. I'll just put it down and give it find it easier to hold. But this should just give it a nice satin finish. Nearly done. wipe to get rid of that dust. Oh. And there we go, just a nice, not too shiny surface. And I've already done my, just extruded with that scrap copper I used in the last video. I've just got a few strands ready off to the side. I just pick them up nice. And I'm just going to, probably a third of the way up, again starting at the back, so I can hold it with my finger, like so. I'm just going to wrap this around. And you could do it quite messy, couldn't you? You know, some people like that. If you see it done with wire, quite a messy, you know, just let it do what it wants to do. But I think I'll just go for a neat finish on this one. And of course, do as many or as little as you wish. I'm just going to use one strand, I think. And again, I'll just turn it over and just press those pieces into the back so I know that they're stuck. And I'm just going to use this cocktail stick to, that won't work. I'll just use my blade. What I want to do is just try and get them in a straight line. As straight as possible, that is. So I'm just using the blade because I know that won't stick to the clay. There we go. And that's our finished piece. Just with a band of copper around it, which I'll probably buff up when it comes out of the oven. But I'll pop this on a bit of paper and pop it in for 15-20 minutes or so. In fact, I might add a bit more further up so that it's too, yeah, no, stop it, you like it. Right, I'll pop that back in, guys, and then we'll come back and finish it off. See you in a minute. Hi guys, all done. Nicely baked. I think this is quite masculine looking, isn't it? So I'm just going to put a jump ring and a simple cord on. If I'd have thought, I could have made a little copper bead to match, much like I did with the silver one I did, where I put the cord through and then put a bead on. But my copper beads that I have got won't fit through the cord, so yeah, next time I think I'll make a little copper bead to put on top, but very simple, but I think it looks pretty nice. And I'm just going to, using my nail file, give it a little bit of a buff to bring the sheen out of the metallic. Try and not catch my clay underneath. I'll just give that a dust and then move down to my other one. It probably worked better if I used my Dremel, to be fair, but for time and for you, I'll just quickly do this like this and give it a bit of a buff just to bring some of that metallic sheen out. bit of wipe. Need it to dry a bit. There we go. So it's not too shiny. I have caught it a little bit. I don't know if there you go, you can see it there. But again, just a simple idea. Get us all back into the groove after Christmas. And I'm just going to put a hole in and give it a, just put a small jump ring in. Again, just go in with my small drill first and then go in with my bigger one. And I don't break it. Make sure that hole's nice and clean. There we go. Look at that dust. Need a jump ring. What have I done with them? Let's pick a size. I think this one will work. This is about a, let me measure it for you. This is a 6mm jump ring. I forgot I had this. I don't know if you've seen them. It's just a little jump ring opener. So you can just twist like that. Jump ring in. I don't know if I can close it with it. Oh, I can. Bit fiddly. I probably find it easier with my pliers, to be honest. But yeah, again, simple jump ring. And I've just got some black cord that I had on the side. So I'll just pass that through. And you could, you know, maybe put a little knot in, couldn't you? Or I think it would look lovely with a little bead on the top, much like I did the other pendant I did in this same size. But there you go, guys, a really simple pendant, because they're quite masculine, I think, this one. Thanks for watching, guys. I shall see you all soon. Bye.